Right now, services to help victims of crime are in need of funding. How the state attorney general Josh Kaul is trying to get Congress to help out.
Plus, another person is throwing their hat into the ring for the Dane County executive position. Who she is and what she thinks about Joe Parisi's early endorsement for Melissa Agard.
And later, with the Super Bowl just days away, sports bettors are putting their own wagers on the game. How you can make sure not to overdo it. You're watching News 3 Now at 6. Essential services for victims of crime across the United States are facing a dramatic cut in federal funding. Many of them count on to keep their doors open.
Now, Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul is leading the charge among 41 other state attorneys general, asking Congress to step in and close that gap. Braden Ross joins us to explain. Braden?
That's right. Federal funding for those programs is dropping by $700 million nationwide this year. Here in Wisconsin, that comes out to about a 70% drop in funds for essential services like domestic violence shelters, medical and mental health care for victims of crimes, and courtroom advocacy. That's a gap that victim services organizations say will have a big impact and could even force some of them to close their doors.
This kind of dramatic drop in funding is more than our essential victim-serving community agencies can withstand. Vital services to child and adult victims of crime will be impacted. If the unthinkable were to happen to someone that you love, you would want us and other agencies like ours there.
Wisconsin advocates have also asked the state legislature to step in and use some of the nearly $7 billion state budget surplus to help keep those services afloat. The assembly will hold a hearing on that bill tomorrow. Kaul says he hopes that extra funding will pass at the state level, but said it'll still take the federal government's help to cover that gap.
Braden, thank you. A student at Edgewood College is under arrest after assaulting another student last night. The incident happened in the area of Wingra Cafe. During a search in a residence hall, Madison police say they found an unloaded firearm and ammunition in the suspect's room. The student was arrested for unlawful possession of a firearm on campus. Meanwhile, the victim in the assault did not require medical attention.
Meanwhile, in Janesville, 2 teens are under arrest for an armed robbery. This happened at 10:30 in the morning yesterday. Police say a woman was walking her dog when the teens walked up to her with handguns, demanding she hand over her stuff. The woman was able to get the license plate of the car as they drove off. Police found the vehicle hours later and after a chase arrested 17-year-old Ishmael Gill and another 15-year-old. The vehicle itself was stolen as well. Both teens are facing a number of charges.
Milwaukee's Common Council is approving a first responder policy change. This after a woman died at a bus stop last month. 49-year-old Jolene Waldriff died after calling 911 saying she couldn't breathe. A Curtis ambulance went out within minutes, but the crew says they couldn't find her. They spent about 7 minutes checking the area and never got out of their vehicle. Now a newly approved resolution is urging fire and ambulance companies to require their crews to exit their vehicles and search for people who are asking for help when weather or other conditions make it difficult to see around their dispatched locations.
Rather than spend time on this floor going over what we've all seen in the video, I think what we know is that the great part of government is when we react to issues and make changes.
The resolution gives the fire chief 7 days to take on a review process with ambulance providers and then report back to the city. Warmer temps the rest of the week. Let's check the first warn forecast and Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
Yeah, temperatures are going to be well above normal tomorrow, almost 25 degrees above average, and that could lead to record or near record temperatures as well as some spring-like thunderstorms. Time lapse from the WISC-TV Skycam early this morning showed dense fog. That gradually lifted with time, but we had the clouds remain all day long, and that did hold down temperatures a bit here compared to areas farther out to the west. But as we take a look at visibility right now, very good visibility through most of southern Wisconsin. The fog pretty much limited to the Lake Michigan shoreline. And with winds picking up out of the south and southwest, that should keep the fog at bay overnight. There also is the potential for some strong to severe thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. A level 1 or marginal risk of severe thunderstorms for southern Wisconsin. Not looking for anything too widespread, but could see a couple of stronger storms late in the afternoon or early in the evening. High temperatures today, Madison 43, but notice out to the west, temperatures closer to 50 degrees. Not quite as warm as yesterday because there wasn't as much sunshine, but you can see right now temperatures are cooler closer to Lake Michigan. That's where the moisture is condensing into fog, where temperatures are in the 40s, not seeing much in the way of fog. And I think our temperatures are going to stay milder for tonight. In fact, 44 right now in Middleton, 43 degrees in Cross Plains, and 43 in Sauk City. Look for mostly cloudy skies this evening. Temperatures holding nearly steady right around 40 degrees. And as the winds pick up, that will also keep the fog away. But tomorrow I'll take a look at the timing of those thunderstorms and also take a look at how warm it'll get.
All right, Gary, thank you. Governor Tony Evers is skeptical about the possibility that the Republican legislature could pass the legislative maps that the governor himself proposed. This after Republican Senate Majority Leader Devin LeMahieu floated the idea earlier today. The state Supreme Court is weighing the maps submitted by the governor and others after it ruled back in December that the current Republican-drawn maps were unconstitutional. The court's ordering of new maps is expected no later than March 15th. When asked about Senator LeMahieu's comments, the governor told reporters, quote, "I'll believe it when I see it."
Dane County Board Supervisor Dana Pellebon is throwing her hat into the ring to replace outgoing Dane County Executive Joe Parisi, and today she launched her campaign at an event at the Concourse Hotel. Pellebon is currently the Executive Director of Dane County's RCC Sexual Violence Resource Center, in addition to being the County Board Supervisor for District 33. She is the latest candidate to announce their interest in running for Dane County Executive after Parisi endorsed State Senator Melissa Agard last month.
I think that there are a lot of people in a lot of spaces that have put their names behind someone or several different people that I think was premature. You know, we can't even collect signatures until April.
Since Parisi is leaving midterm, the county executive race will be considered a special election. Despite being held on the same day as the fall general election on November 5th, a primary will be held in August.
The city of Kenosha is taking the next steps to try and build a casino just west of I-94 near Highway 50. Recently, city and county officials there, along with members of the Menominee tribe, signed a replica of the intergovernmental agreement. The ceremonial signing marks the latest move by the tribe that has been working to open a Kenosha casino since the mid-1990s. Officials will now need to win over the Federal Bureau of Indian Affairs and Governor Evers, who has the final say in approving or rejecting that project.
We are hoping the application will be expedited to Governor Evers' office shortly after the new year or around the new year. We are very optimistic now that we do have 2 signed intergovernmental agreements.
Meanwhile, opponents are urging the feds and also the governor to turn down the Hard Rock Casino. They say there are too many unknowns, questioning the return on investment and potential impacts on traffic flow. The big game between the Chiefs and 49ers just days away now. Sports betting is expected again to be big business.
Wisconsin only allows sports betting at certain locations, but it can still be a problem for some people with gambling addictions. Our Jalen Banks spoke with an expert for tips on healthy betting and gambling ahead of the Super Bowl.
Speaking with experts from the Wisconsin Council on Problem Gambling, they say the Super Bowl is always a time where they see increased calls for help. Things they say to be mindful of when betting is to not place bets when you are in an emotional state. Do not bet more money than you should or have, or bet to try to make up for money that you've lost. The council says they expect an uptick in bets because of accessibility and because you can now sports bet at some native casinos.
I think that is going to continue to grow because what we know is that as accessibility to different types of gambling increases, there's more people who are going to do it because it's much easier to access, and therefore you're going to have more people who are going to be getting addicted to it.
For the helpline, just call the number at the bottom of your screen. The helpline is available 24/7. The council also have chat and text lines that are available.
Jalen, thank you. News 3 Now is still accepting nominations for the Spirit of Service Award, and we are proudly partnering with Vortex to raise awareness about veterans who are doing good in our community. Help us honor one with a $5,000 prize. All you have to do is just head to the story on channel3000.com. Just tell us in about 1,000 words or less why the veteran you are nominating deserves to win. We will announce the winner next month on News 3 Now this morning. Well, coming up on News 3 Now at 6, learn more about some big changes coming to the SATs this year.
And plus, good news if you're looking to earn a degree online at one of the universities of Wisconsin. Why it just got a whole lot easier.
We're watching News 3 Now at 6, brought to you by Gruber Law Offices.
We're often asked,
is it really free to hire Gruber Law Offices?
The answer is yes. The call, the consultation, free. You pay nothing until we win your case. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Score great savings on flooring from Menards. Update your home with IBC sheet vinyl. It's waterproof and features a durable wear layer for active households. Impact sheet vinyl flooring is only $109 per square foot. Finish your bathroom remodel with Menards' great selection of Waterpik shower heads. They have trending styles and finishes with Power Pulse therapeutic massage. Pick up this matte black dual dock 7-spray setting shower head for $49.99. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
During Steinhaffel's Dinner on Us event, get a $100 Grubhub, Uber Eats, Instacart, or DoorDash gift card with a dining purchase of $19.99 or more. Plus, take an extra 5% off all Canadel dining. We'll also have amazing bonus buys throughout the store. And you can make your purchase more affordable with Steinhaffel's special 36-month financing. It's the Dinner on Us event, only at Steinhaffel's and steinhaffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhaffel's.
Thursday at 10, a local sober living home is reported for unsafe conditions.
Bug infested, black mold everywhere, mice infestation.
I'm finding out how these homes are monitored and who dropped the ball. News 3 Now investigates Thursday at 10.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
The Universities of Wisconsin is launching a new website listing all online courses available across the system's 13 campuses. The website lists more than 200 online programs, including courses in 10 associate, 99 bachelor, and 95 master programs. The site includes links to the campuses that offer the courses. Universities of Wisconsin President Jay Rothman says the site will help UW market online programs to prospective students around the world.
We wanted to have accessibility and make it that one-stop shop, being much more student-focused, consumer-focused, so that any prospective student who's looking for an online program that we can offer at the Universities of Wisconsin has one place to look for it.
Years of declining enrollment and a lack of state aid has left 10 UW campuses facing a combined $18 million deficit by summer.
Major changes are coming to the SAT this spring. Instead of paper, the test will now be completely digital, and students will take the SAT on an app called Blue Book. Another big change is what the College Board calls adaptive testing. The math and reading sections will have two parts. A student's performance in the first part of each section will determine how hard the second part is. So if a student does poorly on the first section, the second section will be easier. The test uses difficulty level then to calibrate a person's score. Still plenty of time to nominate who or what you think should be Madison Magazine's Best of Madison, and there are plenty of categories to choose from, including food, arts, entertainment, fitness, and much more. The Best of Madison poll will qualify vote getters residing throughout Dane County and other counties, including Rock, Columbia, and Dodge, and more. You can vote once a day in each category until the end of the month. Find more details on how to cast your vote at channel3000.com. Still ahead, some current and former Packers will be visiting southern Wisconsin. When and where you'll be able to meet them.
Plus, taking flight. Meet the new airline starting service at the Dane County Regional Airport and where it's offering to take customers.
Plus, you may want to have an umbrella handy tomorrow. Your complete forecast after the break.
Rewards Club members at Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison can get a ticket for a promotional drawing by visiting the Rewards Club booth. Promotional drawings can be either physical or virtual tickets. Physical tickets will be placed in a drawing barrel, while virtual tickets can be redeemed at a promotional kiosk. Visit Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison and grab your tickets at the Rewards Club booth today.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison.
Who is she talking to?
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
Makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes in as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
This Valentine's Day is the best time to try Plexiderm at our startup price of only $14.95. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
You might have noticed a celebration inside the Dane County Regional Airport today, and that's because a new airline has begun service to and from Madison.
Well, Breeze Airways says those who get aboard with their planes will be impressed. A representative telling us it is, quote, seriously nice. Our Kyle Bazorski was there and brings us this report.
What you're seeing here behind me is the new Breeze Airlines check-in counter here at the Dane County Regional Airport. It's one of about 6 options, and it's the newest one, something that doesn't come along too often. Airport Director Kim Jones welcomed passengers on board the first of Breeze's new nonstop route options on Wednesday.
The team here at the airport worked diligently to try to bring new service to the airport as often as we can and for the community. And Breeze is a new partner that we are thrilled to have on board.
Jones, along with Steve Sy, the airline's airport and guest services director, spoke about the rarity of bringing a new airline to Madison. We caught up with Sy afterwards to get a feel for the airline's arrival to MSN.
The great indication today is that you can see the boarding area. We've got quite a few guests. It's a pretty full flight for us for day one, so it's awesome.
Passengers got their share of day one excitement, being given tropical mocktails, destination guides, and gifts.
Really exciting, and to walk up and see mocktails and prior gifts and stuff, it's like really exciting.
All living up to the Breeze tagline of seriously nice. The Tampa route the travelers took on Wednesday is just the first of a few options that Breeze will have. Come next week, there will be flights nonstop to Orlando. Then in May, there will be more to Los Angeles. Reporting in Madison, Kyle Bazorski, News 3 Now.
You know, see inside those
I know.
seriously nice planes. Breeze Airways is a low-cost carrier. It offers year-round and seasonal nonstops between 49 cities in 27 states. We can see some thunderstorms and near-record warmth tomorrow. Gary has the complete forecast.
Well, let's take a look at the potential for record warmth. The weather records for today, just a little bit shy. The record warm low temperature 34, our low is 30, our high temperature 43. The record high for today is 50, but tomorrow I think we're going to be much closer. Record high is 55. I'm predicting a high of 54. We've got a predicted low of 39. The record warm low is 42 degrees. And for Friday, same thing. Early in the morning, 39 for the low. The record warm low is 40, and the record high is 50. And we've got a predicted high of 48 degrees. But with the potential for near record warm temperatures through Friday, there's also the possibility for some showers and thunderstorms, especially tomorrow in the afternoon and in the evening, but we'll see some showers in the morning as well. And then it'll turn a little cooler. Temperatures drop back into the 30s for the weekend and then get back closer to normal by the end of next week for the first time in almost a month. Doppler track shows rain showers in the northern part of Wisconsin. Some more showers starting to develop out to the west. That's the next weather system that could bring us some showers here by morning. But take a look at this. The Storm Prediction Center from the National Weather Service has a marginal or level 1 risk of severe thunderstorms through much of southern Wisconsin as well as parts of northern Illinois and eastern Iowa tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. There's a small threat for hail 5% chance of hail larger than an inch in diameter within 25 miles of a point. You're about the size of Dane County. Same thing for high winds of 58 miles per hour or greater. But there also is a very small chance, about a 2% chance of a tornado. We've never had a tornado in Wisconsin in the month of February. So if one does occur, it'll be brief, probably won't amount to very much, but something we'll keep an eye on for tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Future track precipitation shows the fast movement of the showers and storms will limit the rainfall amounts, generally about a tenth to a quarter of an inch, unless you get caught under one of these heavier thunderstorms that moves on through, but it's hard to predict exactly where those are going to occur. But we do have a southwesterly wind flow that's bringing in that unusually mild weather and also starting to pick up some moisture eventually from the Gulf of Mexico. Some of this moisture is left over from the big west coast storms that we've seen over the last couple of days. But what's happening is we've got a strong area of low pressure that's developing in the Dakotas, actually a couple of them, and a strong southerly wind flow ahead of that. So as that system moves eastward, we'll see showers and thunderstorms. But take a look at the temperatures right now. 40s, upper 30s in eastern Wisconsin, but temperatures still in the middle 50s across parts of western Iowa. That's what we'll be looking forward to for tomorrow. So planning your night, look for temperatures to hold nearly steady, right around 40 degrees, give or take a degree or two. Lots of clouds, but not looking for any precipitation. By early tomorrow morning, that'll be near the Mississippi River. However, planning your night across Dane County, low of 39 in Oregon, 39 in DeForest, and 41 in Pine Bluff. Again, cloudy skies overnight, but not much rain. 42 for the low in Platteville, 41 in Baraboo, and 38 for the low in Wautoma. Tomorrow, windy, very mild, near record high 54. Showers and isolated thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon. On future track, watch as these showers and storms come through. Now, 9 a.m., there's one batch that comes through Madison. Then maybe another one kind of popping up around noontime as temperatures get into the upper 40s. Still a little too cool for severe weather. Maybe a break in the afternoon and maybe even a couple of breaks in the clouds. That would allow temperatures to get up in the mid to upper 50s. That would fuel the next line of storms that rolls through between about 6 and 9 p.m. and then everything heads off to the east. The severe weather threat's over, and so is the rain chance. Again, rainfall amounts generally pretty light unless you get caught under a heavier thunderstorm. First warned 7 to 10 day forecast, still near a record high temperature on Friday, but then temperatures come back into the 30s for the weekend, still above normal through the middle of next week, but dry weather all the way through next weekend.
All right, Gary, thank you. The Packers are officially starting their search for a new CEO. This is Mark Murphy closes in on his 2025 retirement. Murphy's been the Packers president and CEO since back in 2007. He'll retire when he turns 70. That is actually a mandatory retirement age for the position required by organizational bylaws. The search for a new CEO is expected to take 6 to 9 months.
Some current and former Packers players will be hitting the road in April for the Packers Tailgate Tour. From April 9th to the 13th, the tour will make stops in southern Wisconsin, and that includes Platteville on the 11th and Sun Prairie on the 12th. The events will feature current players Elgton Jenkins, Kenny Clark, and Rasheed Walker. Alumni players Brian Balaga, Mike Daniels, and Alex Green will also be on the bus. The tour will take place aboard a customized Green Bay Packers-themed motor coach. For more information on the tour, visit the Packers official website.
And coming up in sports, a breakfast tradition in Bemidji that has some Badgers saying no thanks. The meal the Wisconsin women's hockey team eats every time they skate at Bemidji State. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
The Bulls Bands and Barrels Tour returns to the Alliant Energy Center on Saturday, February 24th, 7 p.m. Featuring bull riding, barrel racing, freestyle bullfighting with a live performance by Ian Munson. Bulls Bands and Barrels, Saturday, February 24th, 7 p.m. Alliant Energy Center.
Don't delay. The Brothers Maine President's Day sale is happening now. Save store-wide on top brands like Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Amana. We have the area's largest selection and lowest prices guaranteed. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the Madison area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you. Learn more at olsonsolarenergy.com or give us a call.
A concert experience you won't want to miss. It's the Commodores.
performing live Saturday, February 17th at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. 70 million albums sold, 7 #1 hits. The Grammy Award-winning Commodores. February 17th at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
Attention Wisconsin residents. If you're looking for individual or family dental coverage and want a dental plan that fits your needs, Momentum Insurance can help. We are a locally owned Madison-based insurance company and a trusted provider of all dental insurance needs with friendly, helpful customer service and high value in coverage and cost. To learn more or enroll, visit our website, MomentumPlans.com. That's MomentumPlans.com. Momentum Plans, dental insurance you can smile about.
Pull up a stool. The local bar scene's hopping. Check out Madison Magazine's guide to hot spots, cool sips, late night bites, and more. Then meet this year's visionary Best of Madison Business honorees. Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now. Madison Magazine presents The City Guide, your ultimate resource for Madison area adventures. With inside tips on where to eat, what to do, and places to see. Available now on area newsstands or online at madisonmagazine.com.
When Luke Fickell played at Ohio State, he hosted Mike Vrabel on an official visit. And as they say, the rest was history. The two were teammates, roommates, and after their Buckeye playing days, they coached together. Well, the latter could happen again. Fickell hinted on Wilde and Tausch that Vrabel, who was let go by the Titans last month, will be around Wisconsin football this spring. Now, whether that's just a visit or something more, only time will tell.
We're going to have a visitor here that's going to spend a little bit of time, hopefully, around us, starting, coming in the spring and some things like that. See how deep we can get involved with, my buddy and getting him around here.
Well, the NFL Combine kicks off in 3 weeks, and 3 former Badgers received invites to show off their speed, strength, and athleticism. Braylon Allen, Tanner Bortolini, and Mumajong Mehta will make the trip to Lucas Oil Stadium with hopes of trying to improve their draft stock. The Combine runs from February 29th through March 3rd. The draft begins April 25th. The Badger women's hockey team and their 11-game win streak will hit the road for the final time in the regular season when Wisconsin skates for the season sweep against Bemidji State. But that's not the only thing Mark Johnson has on his to-do list. There's a tradition of eating fish, more specifically walleye, for breakfast that started way back during his first trip to Bemidji. And you could say some Badgers are more excited about it than others.
I recently heard about that fish for breakfast. Personally, I've never done fish for breakfast before, but I'm excited to try it. I haven't really had much, seafood recently, so I'm kind of excited for it.
Yeah, it's a pretty odd tradition. Everyone has to eat a little bit of fish, but I only have like a bite personally. But yeah, it's a funny tradition.
And the Brewers are adding a Gary to their roster, but not a Canalti. Gary Sanchez in the franchise have reportedly agreed to a 1-year, $7 million deal. In 72 games last season with the Padres, Sanchez hit 19 home runs. Fish for breakfast, you into that?
Do we know how they prepare it? I mean,
he just said it was
really good. I don't know about breakfast.
Fresh, because it's right on the lake, so I don't know.
All right.
I don't think I could do that.
It's a little interesting for breakfast.
Oh, it's not bad. Let's take a look at visibility right now. Still some fog near Lake Michigan, but so far inland we're looking okay. Temperatures are still pretty mild, 42 in Madison, a few 30s off to the east. We'll look for nearly steady temperatures around 40 through the evening.
All right, Gary, thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.